Hey everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. I've decided I'm going to stream Animal Crossing again tonight because I do want to work on the villager hunting, and we're currently looking for Julian, who is a blue unicorn. um, so, full disclosure, the only way I time travel on this game is to go back in time to put it around noon because I usually stream in the evening and not much fun happens on an island in the evening unless you're looking at shooting stars or looking for wisps. So that's what's happening today. Basically, just going to be going around the island doing as much as I can to get Nook miles so I can get Nook mile tickets. And as I get tickets, I'm going to be going to the islands. I don't have any widgets to put up the counter for you guys yet, but I do have it in a file on my computer right here. So let's get into it, shall we? Oh, it goes to a loading screen just as I go into the game. And for those of you who have been in a stream before and weren't here last night, I finally got a new controller. It's not the one I was looking for. I was looking for the Animal Crossing one, but it was sold out everywhere. And my husband got tired of hearing me complain about the controller, so he bought me one. I apologize for any banging you hear in the background. My neighbor seems to be doing something. Oh yes, and this morning when I checked out the game, we had gotten a new neighbor. This is Jacob. In case you guys don't know who Jacob is, this is Jacob. Yeah, I forgot that they instantly. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that they instantly get people moving into these homes. So, my OG, the ones that I started with, are Coach and Diva. But, okay, so I do have 2,000 McMile tickets there, but I want to get more. So, we need to catch 5 bugs. I need to do 1 more DIY, sell some shells, mine a rock, and grow a fruit tree. Okay. So, what do we do first? Well, let's go mine a rock. Who knows? Maybe I'll hit the money rock. I know it's going to be seeming like a very boring stream, but this is what we need to do in order to get the tickets to do the fun stuff, right? Gotta get tickets. So Hi! Welcome to the stream. Oh yes, we gotta do the boring stuff in order to get the Nook Miles, so I can get Nook Mile tickets, so we can go and do the fun things of finding villagers. Nothing much, just doing a regular stream, working on our island here, and just trying to get some Nook Mile tickets. Well, Nook Miles, so we can get Nook Mile tickets, so that we can go villager hunting, because we gotta do that the hard way. Oh, I forgot I did not update my net. Oh, you can't buy the new net yet. It's not until we get the fancy Nook screen. What else do we need to do? shells. Sorry, shells. So far, we have Coach, Diva, and Jacob just moved in. I did have an island, not at the moment. I did have an island previous to this, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I demolished it and rebuilt. And actually, I rebuilt it all on stream a couple streams ago. So I've been having help with naming the island and stuff like that. And I have it where I'm going to be I'm going to be posting a picture on Instagram and Twitter, so that way anybody who wants can comment their favorite villager, so I can put them down for and see whoever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offended you, but I am not looking for friends on the Switch at this moment. I do think that's offensive language for being a family-friendly chat, if you ask me. Why are you sending a fake link? My favorite, I did have Audie on my last island, and I liked her, but I found one called Pinky. She's a panda, a big pink panda. So she ended up being my favorite because, I don't know, she was a pink panda. Well, bye to you too, Mike. I apologize if it seems rude, but this is I try to make this a family-friendly stream. I don't want anyone coming in and feeling like this isn't a good place for them. Yes, sorry, I keep getting distracted. No, on my previous island, I didn't like how it ended up being set up, so I demolished it, I built it with this, and I'm going to be putting out something on my Twitter and my Instagram so people can go on and tell me their favorite villager and see if I get enough votes for certain ones and put them on my island instead. The first one I want to go for, though, is Julian. I don't know if you know who that is. Dang it, I don't have enough. Well, I think all I have to do is just catch them and let them go. Oh, I get that too. My husband and I, we have a young child ourselves, so sleep is something that comes rarely to us on a regular basis. And then to make things worse, we both have anxiety. So, which honestly, I think everybody has anxiety anymore. And it's not just a, oh, you have, it's not like a mental thing where like everyone's got a mental illness. It's everyone has some form of anxiety, something that just sets them off, makes them feel extremely stressed out. Like, I had a friend, she's amazing, and she's the most put together person. But you put a test in front of her, and she has a full on panic attack because it's an anxiety for her. But she doesn't need medication or anything for it. So it's, I think it's just being parents and lack of sleep. My husband and I are just very sensitive. I'm still learning my new controller, so I have to keep looking at it. How many do we get this time? So, okay. Well, let's see. Really, $380? Oh, excuse me. My previous island, before I ruined it, whenever it said it was in high demand and it was in one item, it ended up being worth like $50,000, which to me was outrageous. They don't make it easy to spend the money. Here we go. There, now we've got another bunch of Nook miles. Yeah, this island is still new to the point where I haven't had Daisy May come to the island, like to this island. I used to do that all the time. Like, I'd buy 160 turnips, and I used turnip calculator to map the trends of my island. So I would always figure out like the best days to sell them, and I'd get, on a good day, I get over 20,000. On a bad day, I'd lose money. Catch a pond skeeter. I've already caught a pond skeeter. You gotta love how they tell you to catch something after you've already caught it. If I'd known that, I would have caught a pond skeeter and just got 2 birds with 1 stone. I can sell it later. Oh wait, no, I don't think... I don't know. I'll have to check the museum to see if I gave that one yet. Oh, it goes to handy dandy net, which I think all I need are sticks for that. Yes. You have more than enough at the house. I think yep, lost a viewer there. I have my view count off, but I had a timer going for someone I put on timeout. And that disappeared, and that usually only disappears when they're not in the chat anymore. Which, like, I don't like being that person, but at the same time, there's a reason I have family friendly as a tag on here. And it's, I want people to be able to come in and feel comfortable talking and interacting. I mean, that's why I play these games. I mean, I think the most aggressive game I play on this channel is Smash Bros. Other than that, it's Kirby, Spyro, Animal Crossing, and Mario Tennis. I'm not a very violent game type of person. And that's mainly also because I can't play those games with any skill whatsoever. Like, the way I play Smash Bros is a fluke. I don't have any skill whatsoever. My brother used to get pissed because I beat him, and I was button mashing, from what he said. I'm just like, I'm not gonna memorize moves just so I can kick your butt. I mean, what's the point of that? So, hot item. Do I even have? I don't even know what the hot item is. Mini DIY bench. That requires wood and iron, I believe. Ooh, that takes a lot. Well, maybe I'll go and make two. Sell the other DIY bench I have, and then keep the good looking one. Dual peel. I'll have that and using that. Haha. Oh, tiger beetle. When I get the metal axe, I can't wait. Because then I can chop down a couple of these trees and have it so I can get the beetles easily. So, for anyone who doesn't know, I have a 2-year-old. So I have her baby monitor right here. That way I can keep an eye on whether or not she wakes up. And I think right now that's a real possibility of her waking up, because for some reason she is convinced that there are monsters in the house. I had to go through with like this a long time ago. A friend gave me body spray that has glitter in it. I don't wear it too much. So what I did is I told my daughter it's Monster Be Gone. So she can use we could use it to get rid of the monsters and they won't be there anymore. I'm hoping that worked. If it didn't, then I will find out in a little while. Because she will wake up. Whether I'm on the stream or not, she's gonna wake up at some point. Makes me feel bad. Like, part of me wonders if it's because she is really into watching the Nightmare Before Christmas thing. What is it? Music video for This Is Halloween. She loves that song and she loves listening to it and seeing the video. So I don't know if that's what's bothering her and causing it, but this is the first time she's said that she's scared of monsters, so not quite sure. Could be that, or the fact that we have someone nearby that just kind of seems off their rocker. Thank you. You have a good night. Hope you get some sleep. Bye. Oh, well, thank you. We'll look forward to it. Okay. Go install this hot ticket item. Mini DIY bench. I'm the simple one that you get when you first start doing DIY. So I used to actually make the hot items all the time and sell them. But then I started running out of resources. So I have a song stuck in my head, so if you see me bobbing my head and like lip syncing to myself, I promise you I am okay. I just have a song stuck in my head. And I'm one of those people that can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, but I can remember song lyrics. Whether I realize it or not. Now we're about to watch Blathers freak out. Because he doesn't like bugs, and I'm about to give him a bug. Oh, it's weird. I just started my island, but I don't have. Well, I think. Wow. I'm talking in broken sentences. I can't remember what the guy's name is, but I think I have to wait till the fox decides to show up on my island before I can get the art museum part open. Which I think around when that happens, I may make my daughter's account on here because then I can use my daughter's account to buy more art pieces. What was I gonna do? Yes, that's what I was gonna do. Go here. Okay. Move to my pockets. Anything else in here I can... No, I don't think so. Sorry. Sometimes I just talk to myself in broken sentences because I'm trying to work some things out in my head. And I apologize if I am still quiet during the stream. I'm getting used to talking to people who aren't physically in front of me. Only because it's a tad weird talking to yourself, and I'm pretty sure if my neighbors will walk by and hear me, they'd think of something was wrong with me. Oh shoot, I meant to continue. But I do enjoy doing the streams. Like, at first I didn't know how I'd feel about it, but for me, it feels easy. Like, I've had someone message me and say something about how I'm doing this for money and everything, because I mentioned how I want to be an affiliate. And no, I'm not doing this for money, honestly. The only reason I want to be an affiliate is because you can make emojis for people. And my husband is a graphic design artist. And for me, I look at it as, one, he can put his talents to great use. And two, I can make something fun because I tell him what I want, he finds a way to create it, and it's all good. It's not that I'm looking to get paid. Like, I have a donation button, yes. And will it help with everything? Quite definitely. But is it the reason I'm doing this? No. Like, I got like the person who messaged me, I told them I'm not doing this for money. And they brought up that I have a donation tab, and I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, I want more games and stuff so I can stream more and have a better setup. But am I going to tell people they have to pay me in order for me to give them content? No. Do I want to be an affiliate so I can give them rewards? Definitely. Because it's like, with myself, I subscribe to this one channel I like because, one, he was very interactive with the audience, and two, he had little cute emojis, and I love that. I go and I look at everyone's emojis whenever I go into a new stream just to see what they've done. And it's so cute. Did I get this already? Yes, I did. Oh, well, I also can do this. Oh, no, wrong camera. That gives me 100 McMiles. Earn bells by selling items. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go hit a rock. And plant some pears. Actually, if I go over here... Oh! I can't go inside yet. Boom. Nope. Ah. Like, back to the whole money thing, like, I had a job. I still technically do. I'm just not allowed to do it. I was a home daycare provider. Like, kids came into my home, I took care of them for the parents while the parents were at work. I was a daycare, ran out of my home, home daycare. But I had to be closed down due to the pandemic. I'm not allowed children in my home. Yes, they're slowly opening things again, but my business is, yes, one part of it, but with me having a 2-year-old and my husband's an essential worker, so unfortunately you don't feel safe letting other kids come in when I can't control whether or not they touch their face or their eye, like what type of germs they have. I can't test them every time they come into my house to see if they're feeling well. So that scares me. So I don't open up my door for the daycare. Not until we feel 100% that we're good with this pandemic thing. It's like my husband's working every shift he can. So, and it's not like we're needy at all. It's just, hey, extra cash means extra fun stuff. And extra fun stuff is more games for streaming. And better equipment. Because let's face it, my laptop is not the best thing to be streaming with. If everybody I talk to, they're just like, you need to get a gaming computer for that. It'll be a lot better. Your video won't be as choppy and all this and that. And it's like, well, I'm trying. Basically, I have, what my husband and I have, we focus on, I think sure in our house. We focus on our family first. And I told him when I started streaming that I wasn't going to spend any of our money unless it was something we were already going to get. That if I get a new game or something, it'll be if someone donates money to me. Which I'm not counting on it. I'm not banking on it. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just like having people to talk to, playing video games, and being able to look at me. My husband would be like, see, I'm not wasting time. No, he doesn't say that to me. He's actually a very good husband. I'm lucky to have met him. And I know people are going to be like, no, every wife says that about her husband. Which, no, for me, I subconsciously, not consciously, obviously, as I said subconsciously, but subconsciously, my husband actually helped me to realize this in the first place is subconsciously I do have a hate on for men, and it stems from my past, and I hate men. I don't actively go my way to hate them. Like, I used to hang out with nothing but guys growing up because I found they were less problematic. But as I got older, it changed. And I just happened to deal with that in a strong way. And he came into my life and just helped me, made me not only be better, but feel better too, if that makes any sense. And I just realized I am like just rambling on and on and on about something you guys probably don't even care about. It's just, oddly enough, I find it so easy to talk to the stream and everything when I'm trying to be real with you. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Really? Yes. Yes. I know what happens when you eat fruit. Well, we got miles for selling fruit. I was hoping to get miles for the money thing. Sell clumps of weeds. Easy enough. Ooh. Did he already get some? Ooh. Well, look at that. And you know what? Selling clumps of weed will weed. Oh my god. Clumps of weed. So, weeds. Wow. Will work because I want to weed up here anyways, so I really don't like weeds on the island. I'm one of those people where it bothers me to no end. Oh, there's a praying mantis, which I will go looking for you some other time, so you can go if you want. No? No, you're just going to stay there? Okay. Alright, get my pocket. Yeah. He wants to just stay there? I'll put him in my pocket. I think my favorite bug I found in this game is the orchid praying mantis, because they're just so pretty. And to me, that echoed back as really girly. I'm not a girl, but I've never actually been girly. I can dress up, wear makeup, and look cute. But a lot of the time, this is what you see me in. Track pants and a hoodie, or an oversized shirt. Just because it's comfy. I'm a strong believer in if it's not comfy, why wear it? Which is why, even if I have clothes that are considered dressy, they're very comfortable. But then again, I worked as a hair model and actress for a good couple years, so it's kind of a hand-in-hand thing as you learn how to be comfortable in it. That's one thing is I get enough of you guys, enough followers and enough viewers. I want to start doing, and like I get to a certain point, I want to start doing these things where if you donate or I don't know, do it in a way where it helps, because it's going to cost money for me to do this. And my husband and I have talked about it, and just got to figure out a way that we'd feel comfortable doing this. But we'll make a contest or something, and not really a contest, but like hold for donations and be like, pick my hair dye, because I want to dye my hair again. I love dyeing my hair. Oh. Please pay no attention to the vibrating phone. I leave my phone on vibrate because my husband's at work. And I never know when there's going to be a call saying something happened at work. He works in the factory, so he could get hurt badly. And I'd have to find someone to watch our daughter as I make the way to the hospital. Because someone has to be there for him. praying mantis? Well, at least that one was smart enough to run away. She's just like, no, don't come near me. Why did I do that? No, one thing I miss is acting for sure. Well, out of acting modeling, I preferred, and I do still prefer acting. My favorite story to tell is I ended up working on the set of something called Tapped Out. The lead actor, Cody Hackman, it also had Michael Biehn. He played in the second Terminator movie, or the first one of the two. He protected Sarah Connor. And there's also Krzysztof Szymanski in it, and it was an all-around great cast. Like, everyone who worked there was amazing. It's a big fish. But I got put there due to my modeling, because a former model was actually helping with extra casting and said, hey, you want to be an extra, show up here at this time, bring these type of outfits, and we'll see what we can do for you. And sure enough, I went to be an extra, and while there, I think I was a week into working, and I met Cody Hackman's mom. And she and I got talking about acting and everything, and she told me about how her dad ran an acting company, and I thought it was really cool. Sounded really cool. And the thing with that is, she told me that she was currently hiring for the hayride in my town. I told her, I'm like, well, I've never really acted before, but I'd love to give it a try. If you're willing to allow me to promote and try out, that it was like, I'd be more than happy to lend a hand. Sure enough, she tells me what time everyone had to be there, and I live downtown of our city. Well, I did at the time. And where the Haunted Hayride was an hour and a half bike ride from where I was living at the time. And I didn't drive. I didn't have anybody at the time I could turn to. Like, hey, I need a ride here. Can you give me a ride? No. I decided to hop on a bus, get to the closest bus stop I could to this place, and I walked from the bus stop, which was a good half hour walk from the bus stop into where the hayride was. And I show up 2 hours before everybody else. And I just get looked at by the staff members that work at this facility all the time, like, what is this crazy person doing here? I explained to someone that I'm there for the Haunted Hayride, that I'm auditioning, and I was told to meet this person there. And he was like, oh, okay, we'll just wait here. They should be here soon-ish. And sure enough, the woman I had met, Cody's mom, she had shown up and asked me how long I had been there. And I told her, oh, just about 2 hours. I've just been sitting here. It's fine. And I asked her if there was any way she knew of me getting there easier. And she looked at me weird, and I told her I taking the bus and walked all the way in. She looked at me like I was crazy, but she ended up getting me carpool, and she realized my dedication for the acting because of what I did. And her thing was, she gave me, like, she and I talked, like, it's easy for her and I to talk. And she gave me a script, gave me a couple parts. There were no female parts left, so I ended up playing a man. My favorite thing to say. And we go in. I showed up dress rehearsal day, meaning full costume, everything. So I go in, get fitted for my costume, and I was told I had to be off script by the next day because the next day was opening night. I took that script. I went home. I learned every line there was to memorize. And I show up the next day, and one of the actors who was a main part of our scene did not show up. And sure enough, because I had memorized it, not everything, I spoke up and said I'd try it. I played a total of 6 different characters, 2 different characters in each scene, which there's 3 scenes. I played 6 different characters, all male. All the lines I memorized just the night before. And I did that for all of October. And so by the end of the Haunted Hayride, I was only supposed to be hired on as a volunteer. I wasn't supposed to get paid. I got paid. I was surprised. I got paid. And Sherry, sorry, the woman who hired me was named Sherry. And she asked me if I would be interested in helping her with some of her dinner theaters. I said, sure, I'd love to. And so I get thrown into that, and I absolutely loved it. Like, I worked with such amazing people. Like, I'm still friends with some of them. And I say some of them because some of them don't have Facebook. And they live all over the place, like, mainly Toronto area. Well, I don't. I don't live near the GTA. I live in a small nobody town. So, with that, having those people around me, showing me these guys were amazing at what they do. There is one man, Mark Cowland. He got so into his characters, and he was so good at it. You couldn't help but watch him. He became my mentor while I was there. I still talk to him. He's an amazing actor. He's if you're Canadian, if you've watched Hemlock Grove, he was in the 2nd season of that. He was in actually quite a bit. I guarantee you look up his name, you'll find him. And me, the only thing I can say I was in is Tapped Out, a short film that was never released to the public, and Haunted Hayrides. Those are the things I've acted in. I was in a music video for this hip-hop group, like a local hip-hop group, but they disbanded and they deleted everything they had. So, unfortunately, that sucks. Oops, my daughter stirred a little. Yeah, no. Acting has always been my favorite between the two. I've done more work for modeling than acting, though. I'm not interested in the magazine. I'm interested in talking to you. I want to sing. I think that may equaled 5,000. I'm not sure. No. Dang it. I really gotta stop watching TikTok. Yes, that's where the songs get stuck in my head, is TikTok. I watch a lot of TikTok. Not like it's a bad thing. I say it like it's a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing. And now that he's moved in, I can steal some furniture. Because I don't like the clutter. And I can go sell it. I like this one bench though. I'm gonna put it somewhere. I have plans for some of the furniture that's already up there. I want to sit. Hopefully this puts me over. You better. Barrel. Yes. And now we can go get some MLSwitchGal tickets. 2 of them. Let's do this one. And then tomorrow, because looking at it, we'll be done the 3 islands within an hour or so. And if you're new to my streams, then you're new to the fact that I only stream for an hour because I am a mom and I don't want to push it. Because that's a very dangerous thing to do, is push things when you have a toddler. There's one night I pushed myself to stay up. My husband and I will stay up late when he's not at work. And he doesn't have to work the next day. And we go to bed, and I'll think, oh, I can sleep peacefully. No. Our daughter wakes up like maybe an hour after we lay down and start to fall asleep. And she's wide awake, so I have to go down to the basement where her playroom is and hang out with her there. Which, luckily for me, we have a futon down there. So I make it up into a bed and keep the lights low. And she plays until about 4 in the morning, which is when she usually wears herself back out and she's ready to lay down again. Which is always fun. So that's something I know I'm always gonna have to be on the lookout for. Is her weird thing against sleep. Now, let's go to an island. Let's see if we can find Julian with some free tickets. Which this will actually be, I think, the 5th island I've been to since starting this. This will be the 6th island. I know every time you save and leave your game, it resets, but this is how I have to do things. Let's see. Oh, I think I have to have bots before I can do this, don't I? Let me look that up. I'll do it on the computer because it's faster. Okay. 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 I think I found what I need. Okay. 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 So I guess it doesn't really matter. They can be there just random. At least when I was the consensus of what I was reading. That's what it all said. Oh, and I got asked once what this was. It's ginger ale in a fancy glass from a restaurant I went to with my husband around Christmas. I don't drink alcohol, so that's my fancy. If I want to be super fancy, I put strawberry, orange, Sunny D in it. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, you have to have lots of land you can sell. So I'll just keep stockpiling the small tickets until I'm ready, like until I can do that, which works out, right? So that works. And this up because I am 6 islands in. Now, I'm actually going to review here. Sorry, I have some things I need to. There. So I had to change where the file was. But knowing that, really nothing else to do. So we're going to save and end it here. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MLSwitchGal. And I usually post when I'm going to be going live, which roughly, unless I post otherwise, I usually go live about 7:30 every night. And then, yeah, so keep up to date with me there. Make sure you follow me here because it will send you a notification when I do go live. And I'm pretty sure it gives you notifications every time I do something new with my channel. So, yeah, just give me a follow on here. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Keep up to date with me and what I'm doing. I also give a shout out as to what game I'll be playing that day or when I get something new for equipment wise. So I just want to thank you guys for joining me in the stream tonight. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And I will see you next time. Bye.